So how do I use my garden journal in everyday life? Well, today I want to show you a little update as I get ready for some summer planting. Well, hi everyone, this is Crystal from A Crystal Clear Life, where we focus on planning, organizing, and living a more simplified life. Today I wanted to share with you how I use my garden journal to help me keep track of the plants that I have planted from year to year. So today you can see that I have a small little haul here from our local farm store just down the road, and I wanted to show you how when I bring home plants like this, how I go ahead and record them in my garden journal so that I have the correct planting information, where I've planted it, how to care for it, all of that kind of thing before I get out there and lose the tags and forget the information and all that kind of thing. It's a little chilly this morning, so I still have my sweater on from feeding the birds. But hopefully later this afternoon, I will be able to get out and plant these beautiful plants. So you see, I've already gotten started here. I have my some of my vegetable plants that I've gone through and done already. I got these beautiful Blue Lake bush green beans. And you see here, I've created a page for those. And I have the basic information that I copied from the information from the grower. And so that's really helpful. I also got a beautiful lavender plant. And again, I went to the grower's website and got information about this lavender plant. This is a Bonnie lavender plant, and the tag is there. And then I just go online and look it up and then copy that information so that I have it there in OneNote. Another thing that I picked up today is this Greek oregano. Let me grab that for you. Is that not a beautiful plant? And oh, I wish you could smell it. It smells just so lovely, so lovely. And again, I've recorded all of the information about the Greek oregano. Now we're on to the fun stuff. One of the things that I got is, you know how I love coleus. And I found this beautiful coleus. It is called Proven Winners Color Blaze Wicked Witch coleus. Now, not only is it beautiful in color, it has that beautiful burgundy that I love and the little green margins around the outside. But if you look closely, you can see how ruffled the edges are. And it is absolutely stunning. That's going to look great. He's going to get a special place in my garden this year. Okay, and then I also picked up a few other Proven Winner varieties. Now these are not edible. The coleus and the petunias that I picked up are not edible. But you see here on my screen in OneNote, I have an entire section for the edibles that I just got. The Blue Lake bush beans, the lavender, the salad more bush variety of cucumbers, and the Greek oregano. What I need to add is this plant over here, or these plants over here. This is a Swiss chard, and it looks like I bent that one a little bit in shipping yesterday. It's a rainbow Swiss chard, so you see all the colors of the rainbow. So there's orange, and there's red back in there, and there's yellow, and there's a white creamy pink there. This is just absolutely gorgeous. And I primarily grow it for its foliage because I just think, look at the veining on that, how pretty that is. But, you know, it is edible. It is an edible plant. So I wanted to show you how I add things to my edible section. So let's put him over here and find that tag, because I think this was an award winner this year. So we're going to create a new page. So I'm just going to go over here in OneNote and type new page. I'm going to use my Apple Pencil to do a lot of this so that you guys can see it. And this is called Bright Lights. And I do have a keyboard on my iPad, which makes things much easier to do for me. Swiss chard. And it is an AAS award winner. So let's go over to Google and we'll find the information about this plant. Okay, there's the Greek oregano that I just looked up. So we're going to do this. Swiss chard. And I like to look for it from the grower. And so this came from AAS, All American Selections, right here. We will open that one up. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. I just think that's going to be gorgeous. I can go in here and select everything, and then if I go to share, I can copy that link, take it back to my OneNote, paste it in, and there I have the information. Let's see if we can copy this image as well. And there's our image. I also wanted to share with you some of the beautiful proven winner Supertunias that I bought this year. I've never really tried them before, and everybody raves about them, so I just wanted to try some. I got 3 different colors here. This is called Jazzberry, and it's kind of a very bright purple color. I think that's gorgeous. I also got this one, which is called Supertunia Vistas Fuchsia, if you can see that there. And it is a very beautiful pink color, which I thought they looked nice together. And then I got this monster over here that is the Supertunias. Let me show you the tag. The Supertunia Vista Bubblegum. And I hear this plant could take over the world if need be. Now, one of the nice things apparently about the Supertunias is that they do not need to be deadheaded. So as you see here, this blossom is finished and it has sent all of these other blooms out from this same stem. This blossom will fall off on its own, much like this one has here. So it, I think they call that burying your dead in the garden world. And so it will just keep blooming and blooming, and I will not need to go out and deadhead it. So I'm very excited about trying that this year. All of these plants now are going to be planted this afternoon when it warms up a little bit. And I just wanted to show you that in my OneNote notebook, I have a section called edibles. And actually in my landscape planner, I also have each garden listed. So I have my front garden listed with the plant list here that I've showed you in the past. I did a complete video on how I set up this whole garden journal and what my plant list looks like and what my diagrams look like. And then I have individual information about the plants. So there's a picture of the tag. Again, that information about each of the plants that are in my garden. And I really just think this is a great way to keep track of, you know, not only each garden location, but edibles that you have. I have my yearly checklist in here. I have information about the fruit trees that we have in here. I have information about the container plants that I like to plant together. Here's a click at the fruit trees. These are the different azaleas that we planted out with the fruit trees. This is an article on how to tell if your peaches are ripe and ready to be picked. So you can see I store all kinds of information in my garden journal, not just pictures of my beautiful plants, but also information about how to prune, whether fruit is ripe, how to transplant, how to divide, all of those kinds of things. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video and taking a look at some of these beautiful things that I have to put out in my garden this year, and how I use OneNote to help me keep track of all of that information. Well, here's hoping that you can live a more simplified, organized, and maybe even beautiful life through better planning. I happen to use OneNote. Until next time, guys. Okay, bye.